Last time on Dark Lanterns.
I have a Warforged friend. Her name's Cole. Now, she sent me a message saying she'd like to meet and talk about some sort of crime that's being committed, one involving Daask. So you head down the road, and Cole leads you to this inn. My friend's name is Razor. And Razor said he got a job working a secret mission of some sort for Alden D'Orien. And then he found out that there was a child they had kidnapped, some kid from House Orien.
What does Daask have to do with any of this?
Daask was working security, and I believe they're the ones that kidnapped the child. Look, you gotta find a way down to this excavation site. I don't know how to get down there, but House Orien, this Alden D'Orien guy, if you talk to him, he's gotta know. They have his kid, there must be something going on there.
Why don't we head back to somewhere where we can talk safely?
Yeah. Okay, you guys are separating, but then meeting back at the safe house? Is that the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
Scatter!
Okay, so the four of you separated and then went back to the safe house for the night. Are you turning in?
No, we're gonna talk, I think.
Okay, go for it. So you guys walk in, check your surroundings, and maybe you guys changing your PJs? What do you do? How close friends are you? What a Warforged
wear my
boyfriend.
PJs.
But I feel like you have a different vest that's just even more comfortable.
Yeah, this is my lounge vest.
It has unicorns on it or something.
Yes.
Print vest.
Yeah.
So you guys relax a little bit, probably pour yourself a drink, and meet in the living area to discuss the day's events.
I change out of elf and into changeling.
Okay.
Just a pale, pasty person walking around now.
Yeah. So I'll go over basically what you learned today.
Yeah.
You met with Sergeant Germaine Villeroy, who told you that she had a friend named Cole, and Cole had some information about a crime being committed in Old Sharn, which you discovered was Daask was conducting an operation where they were essentially, they kidnapped a child to convince the owner of the House Orien, to fund a excavation at a dig site for them. And they're looking for ancient relics, one of which might be a very powerful weapon of some sort, which you don't know much about yet. You saved Cole. Cole is theoretically going to be safe.
Don't say that.
Just say it. Just let her walk away.
I told her to be safe, so.
Yeah, we should have escorted her.
No, it's fine. Cole is safely out of the city, and your next objective is to figure out what House Orien, how they are involved in this. House Orien has a estate in Mithril Tower, which is a district of Sharn.
What do we need from the Mithril Tower? Or what do we need from the...
So we're looking for this guy, the Alden D'Orien.
Okay.
Alden is how you spell his name.
Alden.
Alden.
Okay.
Now-
Alden is his rank?
No, it's his name.
That's his name.
That's his first name.
Because each of these, the dragon-marked houses, you're able to take that house as your last name, and you add apostrophe, whatever.
Oh, D'Orien, okay, yeah.
Now, from my knowledge of the dragon-marked houses, the Oriens are technological based?
They are based on transport. So they control the lightning rails, the trains in the city, and their power mostly lies in moving product around a corvair, basically through trains or through courier messages also, they can move messages, usually not as fast as the other house, the House of Sending does it, but, physically moving things is their specialty.
And so, what do we need from Alden
So
D'Orien?
it's Alden's child that was kidnapped by the Daask. And so he might have more information on maybe where they're keeping the son, and maybe where we can find it, or what they used to extort him or something like that.
Yeah. Basically, what's happening and why.
They also will know the location of wherever this mining and digging is taking place because they're the ones who are funding it.
Yeah. And maybe he can help us figure out a way to get down there.
Well, if it comes down to it, we could jump.
Oh.
This is true.
Yeah?
Yes, that is one way to get down there, but Sharn is a very big city. And most of the stuff that is in Old Sharn, which is way, way below, is blocked off in many ways. So there are lifts that can get down there, but you need special clearance to get onto the correct lift.
We can get that. We got that fancy red thing, and I got my badge. And
We also might be able to get permission from D'Orien. If we say that we're rescuing his son, he might grant us access.
maybe he'll give us
If
a
he has
writ
it.
or a badge, too.
The question is, how do we get in contact with Dorian?
Well, we know where he is in
Right.
the Mithril Tower.
I'm assuming we don't just walk in.
I mean, we could try.
So with dragon marks, they appear on certain races most of the time, and Orien is a house of humans. The dragon mark appears on their humans. It could be a way that we know at least what type of person is inside the tower. We are also going to be in contact with Gold Nickel tomorrow
Yes.
morning. We could fill them in and see if they have any suggestions.
Well, it seems like we have to get more information about this tower to see what ways we could get in, and then we might just have to go down there and take a look.
Not only that, this might be beyond us. We've finished our mission, and that was all that we were assigned to do.
It's true. We'll report to Gold Nickel.
Yeah. And then if we can go to the tower, we should, because I bet there's some really cool things in this tower. Right? Yeah.
There
You're all
might be.
thinking it. I see it.
All right, I think we know what we need to do then. We'll report to Gold Nickel, see what our next orders are, if any.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys turn in for the night?
I think you guys probably hear some like loud banging and stuff in Gadget's room for a little while. And then,
Of course.
then, yeah.
What are you doing in there?
Making gadgets? What else would I be doing?
I'm just wondering. I don't know. I have to ask.
Rob?
You can't hide these things from me. I have to make them the real thing.
I think she's just constantly like taking little pieces of things and being like, "Does this work?" You hear her go, "Ah, shit!" a few times, you know.
Okay. All right. So you wake up bright and early, get dressed, and did you want to contact Gold Nickel now before you head out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the living room, actually, I guess you go to the dining room, and you see that sending stone. I assume you guys left it there. So you left the sending stone on the center of the table, and it is glowing blue, so it is ready for you to access it if you wish. So you place your hand on it, and you hear a familiar voice fill the room. Hello, Lanterns. Gold Nickel here. How's everything going?
It's going well. We've already completed our mission, and we wanted to give you the details and figure out what our next steps will be.
All right. So what did you learn?
It turns out that Cole, one of her friends, was working with the Daask in mining some type of scheme for an old Sharn artifact.
I see.
There was a kid that's been kidnapped by the Daask. We think it's an Orien kid, Caden something.
Caden D'Orien.
Yeah,
The heir to House Orien was kidnapped.
Yes.
apparently, and he's in Old Sharn, according to Cole.
I haven't received any reports on this
Well,
happening.
It seems like the D'Orien household is somehow a part of it. So I don't know. Like maybe they're being blackmailed, or I don't know, maybe they're trying to confuse somebody. I mean, why else would you kidnap your own kid?
Interesting. Yes, I would imagine if a heir of a dragon-marked house was kidnapped, they would have made the news somehow, but if they're keeping this under wraps, they might be involved somehow.
We have to go to Mithril Tower and we don't know anything about it. I mean, we're happy to go down there and look around and see what things there are. But if you have any thoughts on a good way to get in, could be helpful.
Well, I think I can certainly get you an appointment if that's what you'd like.
That would be great.
All right, I'll set that in motion right now. If you do find any more information about this weapon or artifact that is being dug out of the remains of Old Sharn, that's what we're interested in.
Gold Nickel, if we need to travel to Old Sharn, are you able to allow that to happen?
I can certainly try, but that's going to be a bit difficult. Even King Boronel himself doesn't like anybody going down there. It's very dangerous. There's lots of crumbling ruins and who knows what else, monsters.
Interesting things, too.
Well, I'm sure there are, but it's not very safe, especially for young lanterns such as yourself. We might be able to send a veteran lantern down there, but you might not have the clearance just yet. But if you are given away, be careful.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, who should I set up the appointment for?
I mean,
With the four of you, or one of you? How would you like me to do
I
this?
think it would be best to have all of us. We'd rather just be upfront with them and transparent at this
All right.
point.
All right. I will set that in motion. It should be there by the time you arrive.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Gold Nickel, by the way, I feel like you should know we had a complication yesterday when getting a hold of Cole, and during one of the battles with the Daask, one of their kobolds jumped off one of the roofs to a point where it would have been too much risk to go after them, so one of them may have gotten away.
Well, that is a troubling loose end. Do they know who you are?
I do not believe so at this time,
All right, well,
They've seen our face in association with Cole.
but that's it.
does Cole know who you are?
No.
Then I don't see a reason to be concerned at this point. But obviously, if you see that loose end, try and clean it up.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll tie it up.
That was Gadget, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. And then I did the motion of tying.
I did
you-
see
She
it.
made a tying motion with her hand.
I saw it in,
I know
in
you
my
can't
mind.
see that.
She did it often, I do remember. I saw it in my head.
Good,
Yes.
good.
All right, I will set that appointment in now, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The stone powers down, and the room is silent.
Right, well, what's for breakfast?
That's a great question.
Who cooks? I forgot who cooks
Oh, not
around
me.
here. We all look at
Cooking.
Pulver.
As you guys are thinking about breakfast, you hear at your door.
What? Who would be knocking on our safe house door?
I don't know.
I'll attach the warhammer.
Yeah.
Go take cover next to the door.
Waltz, do you want to get the door?
Sure.
Or actually, go around back.
I'm ready.
See who.
Whoa!
No, let's put that down, Gadget.
Okay,
Right now.
Where'd you pull that from?
Pulver, why don't you stand behind, like, on the other side of the door for now, so where they can't see you. I'll answer the door. Stay where you are.
All right, I'm
and
ready.
Don't attack anyone yet.
Just until it looks like they're dangerous.
Yes, if I say that Tybalt isn't home, you'll know.
Okay, Tybalt isn't home.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Who's Tybalt?
What happens if Tybalt is home?
Then everything's fine.
Should we find Tybalt first?
No, we're good. It's just so you know. I'm gonna answer the door now, okay? Just don't move.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll make my way to the back.
Do we have windows by our door? All right, I'm gonna.
Like 3 feet on each side. You see a
Sure.
window.
I'm gonna peek out the window or try to real quick.
You don't see anybody there, but you do see a box on the doorstep.
All right, I'll open the door, but first I'll shift back into an elf
Okay.
and open.
You do so.
Open the door.
You open the door and see a what looks like a small wooden crate that is about maybe 3 by 2.
I close the door. Tybalt's home.
Tybalt is home is good. Don't attack. Okay, good.
It appears
Who is it?
There's a box at our door.
Oh, that could explode.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
why it's still there.
Do you want to give it a look over?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that would be your specialty.
Yeah, I will go to the door and like open it and peek out at it.
Yep.
Look at it.
Yeah, you peek out and almost instantly recognize the type of box this is. And on the side, you can see sort of an emblem that looks like a tiny gear.
Well, there's a gear on it, so that's exciting.
Gadget, could it be the gears that you ordered?
Oh, they're my gears! Oh my god!
Okay, can I?
It's Christmas.
Why did we ask for gears?
Don't know.
Like,
You never know what you're gonna need. You might need some gears.
I just love how paranoid you were about this. I love it. Oh,
I mean, I still want to
For
like.
now.
I'm gonna like take the rapier and like poke it.
Okay, it hasn't exploded yet.
That was you checking?
That was my first step to checking.
Sure.
Are you on the porch still?
Yeah.
It's rapier.
yes. Randomly.
Is there like? Can I like look it over first and like check for traps or something like that?
sure.
Triggers.
Yeah, give me a dex, just a straight dex check.
Okay.
Just dex mod plus die.
11.
It doesn't seem to be trapped in any way.
Okay, then I'll go
I think it's good.
and pick it up and bring it back inside and then set it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna open it.
So I'll like pull out a knife and like just cut into it
Yeah.
and open it.
Okay. You open it and you peer inside, and you see a box full of various sized gears
Oh my god, it's gears! It's actually gears!
and a small note that says "Enjoy."
I really didn't expect to actually get gears, to be entirely honest. But if this is how easy it is to get gears, I'm gonna ask for a lot more stuff now.
Ghost, will you reduce your expense account by 10 gold?
We just gotta everybody keep track of other things that you wanna ask for. What do you want?
Let's make sure that we have the money to do that.
What do you mean the money? This is a gift.
Yes, it is. 10 gold.
Somebody's just throwing things at us. I mean, you know how many cool things I can make with these gears.
I don't actually.
Yeah.
So
Box
many!
of gears.
So many! I could like
How many
make you.
clocks can you make?
Oh, I could probably at least make 10 clocks. And I could make you another arm. Do you want another arm?
That's not how it works.
Sorry. Just saying.
Prosthetic limbs are a thing in Eberron, and not just for Warforged.
Sure.
just a bunch of gears as an arm.
Yeah, and it
That'd be
just
nice.
like,
Yes.
Okay,
All
you have
right.
your box of gears that you requested.
Yes.
Be
Fantastic.
very.
At our
I thought that would
cost.
be a much quicker exchange, but
We're scared.
it went so much better.
Perhaps we should discuss future purchases
Yeah.
Yes, please.
amongst ourselves.
All right, you folks want to head out to Mithril Tower?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, you take some bridges and some elevators, heading up this time instead of down, and this part of the city, when you arrive there, feels very different from High Walls. You see grand homes in every corner, and they're filled with busy scions that are hosting opulent parties, and they're all bragging about their latest purchases. Oh, marvelous. I just bought a new sky coach myself. A sky coach? I just purchased a fleet of sky coaches myself last week. Did I say one sky coach? I meant I purchased a sky coach factory, which means I own infinite sky coaches. Oh!
I got a box of gears.
And we're walking.
Who is that? Who said that? Get off my lawn!
No one. Meow.
Did that man just meow at me?
Those people are weird.
That's the kind of people that live in Upper Sharn.
I see.
Yeah. That kind of people.
You also see that the Sharn Watch is very present and visible here, as opposed to Lower Sharn, where they were almost nowhere to be found. But you imagine here it's to offer comfort to the locals that live here. And you walk the streets until you reach Unicorn Estate, which a unicorn is the mark of House Orien. That's their symbol. And you can see a grand unicorn statue And there's also like unicorn-shaped topiary adorning the yard. Everything's unicorns here. And then there's also a wrought iron gate that is actually open currently. And flanking this gate, you see 2 guards that have House Orien livery on them. And they're also wearing helmets that are shaped like unicorns, like beautiful helms with like a horn. They look very cool. And yeah, this home that you see beyond has probably 3 stories, and it's clearly owned by one of the most wealthy dragon-marked families here, House Orien. And this is a scion of House Orien. It's not like the leader or anything. It's just one of the scions of the house. You folks are basically, there's the front gate, there's a street there, and you're on the other side of the street, basically seeing all this. And just past the gate, you can see, a front lawn and then a front patio. And on the patio, you see seated is 2 figures. One of them is a human man in his late 30s, and the other is a Kalishtar, who holds a rose-colored crystal. A Kalishtar is a race that is unique to Eberron. They look very similar to humans, but they are created by the union of humanity and renegade spirits from a different realm, from a different plane of dreams, basically. They're always in communication with these spirits, and they can also telepathically talk to basically anyone. They can basically message others.
Do I see a dragon mark on each of them, on either of them that are visible?
You probably can't tell at this distance.
Okay.
It's quite a ways away. I'd say you're probably like 60 to 70 feet away at this point.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Our contact said we would have an appointment,
I
so
believe we are expected.
yes. I'm not sure under what guise, but I guess we can proceed until we have further information.
Follow your lead.
Let's go.
Okay. So when you walk towards the guards and the gate, are you just acting like you belong, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a no, I guess you're not. Yeah, performance. Everybody give me performance.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
5.
17.
Okay.
3.
Oh my gosh, you two.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see, average that is about like 10 or 11.
We're just
So-
so used to it. We're just like,
These guards see you four, and you four are an odd group. They sort of look at each other, but don't stop you at the gate. You walk past, and just as your feet pass the... Are you wearing this mask?
I think she's like, just in case. This is her 5.
Okay. So you walk through the gates, but just as your feet touch the grass on the front yard, this spectral form starts to take shape in front of you and solidifies into a beautiful unicorn that brays majestically and says, "Presenting!" And it kind of looks down at you four. "Unknown visitors!" And then it dematerializes and vanishes. And you see the two, the human and the Kalishtar on the patio, like look over and kind of wave you all over. Do you walk over there?
Yeah.
yep.
The man, the human, sitting on the chair, kind of looks up at you four as you walk over. It's like, "I'm sorry, who are you? What are you doing here?"
I believe we have an appointment with Alden.
"I'm Alden, and I'm pretty sure I don't." And he looks at the Kalishtar and he's like, "Oh, all right. Well, I didn't. Yes. Well, how can I help you?"
Okay, I just was prepared. Can we,
Wait, is there somewhere else we can talk that's a little bit more private?
What? Why?
We have some information that we think is important to you, and we wanted to find.
Also
I really don't have time for.
Sensitive.
I really don't have time for any of this. Could you just get to the point?
your kid's been kidnapped by you? Well, you said get to the point, right?
His eyes go wide, and he stares at you.
Is that what we're not entirely sure, but you're doing this whole thing with old Chan and...
Shut up!
So,
Shut up!
yes,
Okay, well, you wanted to talk here.
somewhere quiet.
Just keep it down.
We asked you.
What are you talking about?
Take us someplace private. It's your choice. We'll go wherever you
We can
want.
talk here. I can't.
Oh, well, we're wondering what it is that you're doing with the Daask and why you kidnapped your own child.
I.
Is it blackmail?
Okay, I need you to just slow down for a second. It's a wild accusation you're making, and I don't appreciate it.
What accusation did I'm asking?
Are any of you trained in insight? Proficient in it?
No.
Yes, I am.
Can you roll insight?
I can. 15.
Alden looks, as you had gotten closer to him, he looks, exhausted.
Yeah.
He looks so tired. He also looks very worried and a tinge almost guilty.
Okay.
Something is clearly up, and you've rattled him by talking about his son.
His son, yeah.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Look.
And I would appreciate if you wouldn't just walk into someone's home to make wild accusations. I'd like you to leave.
You know the difference between an accusation and a question?
I don't think you phrased it as a question.
What's
young
a
miss.
question?
What was your name?
Oh!
Alden, it's, we can go back and forth with this all day, but the point of the matter is we know your son is missing. We understand that there are some things happening far below.
You don't understand anything, okay? You don't get it. They'll kill him.
Who?
Daask.
Daask?
Yes, Daask. They'll kill him.
Well, then
So
why-
if you want him to make it to tomorrow, could you just please stop
here
talking
to
about
help.
this? How would you help?
We can go down there. We can get him.
You could go down there. You go down there, he's going to die.
You have to explain to us quite what's happening. What are they blackmailing you for? Money?
Okay. And the Kalistar behind him kind of puts his arm on his shoulder to like calm him down. Okay, all right. Listen. About a month ago, I tucked my son Caden into bed, and the next morning he was gone. That same day, a half-ogre showed up at my door and said she needed expendable labor for some project in Old Sharn, some sort of easy transit of goods and people. And as long as I complied with those requests, they would return my boy to me in one piece. Otherwise, she said she'd have her goons send Caden back in pieces, one limb at a time.
You just met your new recruits. Send us down there. You have the connection, you have the ability. You're the one that sent
Why would I
people
send you down there? I sent, if they see one hair of someone else that isn't part of their crew, they're going to slice his throat. Do you understand? This is my son we're talking about.
Alden, we are trained for this sort of thing. Infiltration. We have powerful allies. We can help you, Alden.
Who are you? What are you talking about?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, you're one of those. You're one of those adventuring parties, mercenaries. You're doing this for money, right?
No. We have been asked by our superiors to come help you. We
What
are
are you talking about?
members of an organization that is specifically trained for situations like this. And Alden, I can't tell you what organization that is,
Oh my God.
but we can help.
Make a persuasion
Okay.
check.
Okay. I'm actually okay at this. I rolled, or the total is 13.
Okay. I don't care where you're from or who your superiors are, but I'm not risking my boy's life on a bunch of hoodlums or whatever you are.
Okay, we're leaving. If you don't want to help your son, he's not my concern.
I am helping my son.
It's a mission, okay? I'm not being paid. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I was doing this because I was told to. And if you're telling me not to do this, I'm okay with that. I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, wonderful.
So, what are you gonna do instead? Just like never get him back?
They're gonna give him back when they're done with whatever.
You don't believe that, do you?
I'm glad that you trust them more than anything.
Yeah.
Did they say they'd bring him back alive in one piece, or just one piece?
Yes, I made sure that I was specific about my words, and
He doesn't
I've
need
talked
us.
to him. He's alive, so it's fine. Everything's. Look, I have been dealing with this for the last month, and I cannot take it anymore. I'm
Well,
sorry.
it sounds like you have the situation under control, as my friend Waltz here said. So, best of luck with your adventure. I'm sure these criminals will return your son in one piece. I guess we should be on our way.
Yes, what was that place we were going to get food somewhere?
Yes, I think it was the Rusty Bolts.
Great.
That was the easiest mission we've ever done.
Yes.
Well done.
Best of luck with your son.
Vishtai, could you show them out? And he gets up and starts walking inside the house. And his, the Kalistar who is there, who looks like his aide at this point, you can tell that he's been taking notes and stuff, and is kind of startled by this whole conversation. He's like, oh, yes. And he walks inside and slams the door. And he's like, right this way, although you know it's just out there. Goodbye.
Oh, okay, bye.
You hear a voice in your head say, head right down the street toward the coffee shop.
I do. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so are we getting food or what's the...
Yeah, we're going to go get some coffee. That's what you need.
Yeah, it tends to make me a little more hyper.
Great.
But, I can deal with that.
Follow me.
Okay.
So you follow his directions and go to the right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I assume you tell them at a
Yeah, I'm just
certain
going to
point.
go. I tell him to follow me, but
Yeah.
I'll just
Right.
go.
And I trust him implicitly, so.
You go to the right and wait, was the Rusty Bolt a coffee shop?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a little cafe, They have coffee, they have pastries, little sweet treats.
Rusty Bolt, okay.
It's like a hipster thing.
Yeah. Everything's dusted with cinnamon, so.
I think,
That's what's in now.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rusty Bolt is a coffee shop that's made to look like it belongs in a lower part of the city, but you can safely go there in Upper
Exactly.
Shar.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's
It's
a
like a
Warforged up
novelty.
here working.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
fun.
theme restaurant.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, there's guards that harass you. It's fun.
Are you gonna shake me down? Ooh, oh no.
So you head that way, and I don't know if you get coffee or you just wait outside.
Wait, coffee.
Okay. You pick up some coffee,
Delicious.
and eventually you
coffee.
see
I need another cup.
you see that Kalistar walk over to the coffee shop as well. And he's wearing like a cloak, trying to keep hidden, and kind of nudges you over.
I will alert everyone.
Oh, so we're not just here for coffee.
No.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I am so sorry. I don't feel too insulted by Alden. He's just going through a lot right now, and he thinks that this is the best way to get his son back. I do not agree, and I have told him many times that he needs to do something, be a little more active about the situation, but, well, you heard him.
It's coming to a head. The Daask are attacking out in the open now. There's something happening, and it's big, and we need to get to the bottom of it, and the son is involved.
And you can save him,
Yes.
little Caden.
We will save him.
How?
I know how to get you down there.
How?
There's a lift on this level that they've been using to transport goods. There is a Medusa somewhere on this lift. It's a symbol or something.
Oh.
You'll know when you see it, and you can use this to get down to that level. It's not normally supposed to go there, but it is programmed or whatever to get down to that level.
Do we need to activate it in some way?
I believe you'll have to do something. There's a mechanism in there. When you see the Medusa, you might have to use some sort of tools, or I assume you're capable of doing something like that.
Have you used this lift before?
No, I haven't. I just have the notes.
I see.
I've been taking notes when I can, and I'm not supposed to be taking these notes, but
Your supervisor, your lord, he has
Alden.
Alden. He has been providing these people with workers, services.
yes, but you have to understand he's been blackmailed. They have a son. He's not doing it willingly. He would never do this kind of thing willingly.
This is fine. We understand.
I'm sorry.
Where is he finding these workers?
He would send liaisons or some people down to Middle and Lower Sharn and recruit Warforged that were looking for a way to make money.
And then just send them straight into the dig?
Yes.
All right.
I believe they're no longer recruiting, though.
Well,
Perhaps you might be able to help us.
How so?
Do you happen to have something with your sigil on it? The sigil of House Orien?
I have a handkerchief. How would that help? I don't understand.
It might work if for us to infiltrate.
Oh, to go down there? No. You can't be seen while you're down there. If they see you, they're going to kill that child.
If they see us, but maybe not a Warforged.
I suppose that's true, but like I said, they have stopped recruiting.
Okay.
So if they see a new one, it might not go well, but you're certainly welcome to try. However, if that endangers the child, please don't do that.
There's no connection between us and your lord. The child will be in no danger.
We are mere adventurers.
Well, you have to understand, just me giving you this information puts that child in danger.
Absolutely.
Yes, we understand.
Do not tell Alden, obviously, that I told you this, but I do think this is the best way to save this child's life.
If we don't tell Alden, can you do us a favor as well?
I can certainly try.
Can you please remove your notes of us ever being there?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
I can't wipe his memory, of course, but
No.
I can do my part, of course.
Thank you. And we'll be sure that when we go down there,
Yes.
we will mention nothing about the child to the people who are around.
I wouldn't do that.
Yes, of course you would.
Yeah.
Would you like that handkerchief? I can give it to you.
Yes, please.
All right. It gives you a nice looking handkerchief, and you see the unicorn emblem of House Orien on there. I haven't used it. It's the fresh one.
I was wondering, but thank you. And thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Good luck. I should be getting back.
Thank you for your help.
They walk away.
So, Goldniggle said we shouldn't go down there because it's dangerous. So we're gonna go down there, right?
It's up to our team leader.
I mean, I think time might be of the essence here, as well as being as quiet as possible. We are the closest to this case, and honestly, I'm kind of excited, so we should
I have an idea.
go for it.
Excellent.
I thought you would.
If you change your appearance to be that shifter that we had fought, they've been missing for quite some time.
This is true.
If that kobold hasn't gone back to where they're from, he could be returning victorious with his new Warforged prize.
I do have the dagger still.
And you two will be able to stay out of sight?
Yeah.
We'll see.
This is risky, though. If they do catch us, they will kill Kaden.
They won't necessarily have that connection. They will most certainly kill you.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fair.
less concerned about what will happen to the child. They have no way of knowing
That's true.
whether or not we are involved with this. We're simply, as you said, adventurers.
All right.
And I am a captured adventurer.
Yes, you are.
That is the role I'm going to play,
Yes.
in
Very
case you're
good.
wondering. I wanted to be clear about this,
Yes.
so there's no confusion.
I
got
appreciate
it.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I
got
wish
it.
some of us would be more clear.
What are you looking at me for? What'd I do?
Nothing, Gadget.
Oh. Okay. Well.
All right.
All
Shall we
right.
make
So
our way?
you two will not be seen or heard.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are, you will get rid of any loose ends to the best of your ability.
Yes.
Is there anything anyone might need before we go down there? Because I don't know how long we'll be down there
We've
for.
got gears, so. I mean, I don't think we need much of anything else.
But we'll make our way over with you to this,
Right.
the Medusa lift.
Yeah.
And then I guess for the time being, I don't know what the thing's name was. The shifter's name.
Oh, you should have asked her before you
Just-
killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Just
think
get mad at anybody who asks.
Yeah.
You're learning an important lesson here, Ghost. Is if you're going to
am.
imitate someone, you should learn their name before you murder them.
Oh, just go on the fly. See what happens.
you just wait for someone to say your name. Like, wait for them to see you first. They'll call your name and you'll
Yeah,
go,
that's
it's
good.
clearly my name.
You've got this.
Got this.
Yeah. So, do you want us to, kind of sneak nearby so that we can jump out and kill anything that maybe needs killing?
We need to find out what's happening because Pulver will be captured and Ghost will be back in the ranks of the soldiers. We need to figure out how to get them out of there and what's happening. We've got a very big job ahead of us.
So leave it all to us then.
I think it might be important for us to also try to find a time, at least the first night, or a place for us to meet safely at some point so we can all reconnect.
If we can get away
Except for
once
you.
the deception is launched, perhaps we can make the lift a meeting point, since we'll all have known where that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
At sundown, then, if we can.
Yeah, I like the way that sounds.
So you guys are splitting up now?
Not really.
No, we're gonna go together and
Yeah.
just. I'm gonna go in with him and act like a thing, and they're gonna follow behind.
Can't
kind
say
of.
the word split to
I
the
know.
party because it's really no. We're just in different times and different directions.
Terrible.
But we're still together.
Dividing.
Yeah.
Yeah, evenly.
Okay. So you guys head over to the directions that Vishtai gave you.
Yes.
Head to that lift. You walk down a few roads and eventually get to a section that's used for basically, there's like a warehouse section of this district. And down one of the alleys, there's a maintenance lift that is used to transport things from Upper Sharn to Lower Sharn to Middle Sharn. And you see these metal doors that are for the lift. And you see a out of order sign that hangs above the button that opens the lift doors.
Darn. Well, I guess we go home. Oh.
It's a ruse.
Yeah, I think it's a lie. Or we could try to fix it if it isn't.
If you want to take a look at it, that would be great, and we'll
Sure.
check the area to make sure it's secure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like look around the elevator, see if it seems like it's working.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
You're looking to see if it would actually be operational? Give me... I feel like I use investigation for
Investigation?
everything. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, you are investigating.
That is a 19.
Okay. You go to the elevator and start investigating to see if it's actually operable. And I assume the first thing you do is press the button.
Well, I mean,
I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know.
If there's like a door, I don't want to press a button that's going to take me somewhere necessarily.
Well, the doors haven't even opened yet.
Oh, yes, I pressed that button.
Okay. The doors do open,
Investigations.
You're so good at that.
but you don't have to tell them that.
I wouldn't have thought to do that
Right.
myself.
Oh.
Pushing the button. That's
looks-
next level.
Like it works. Or at least this part works.
So the doors open, and inside you see, it's actually a very large elevator, because it is used to move various things, maybe carts even, up and down floors.
goodness.
It's 15 feet by 15 feet. It's a large
Ooh.
cube. And you see etchings of like, on stone of like unicorn patterns and stuff. And there's a magic orb in the ceiling that illuminates, it's the light for the lift. And you also see two young adults inside the lift, a shifter and a well-dressed human, that are talking nose to nose with each other, cradling each other's faces, and absorbed fully in conversation, not paying any attention to the doors
Can
that
I
just opened.
just walk up to them and kind of look up and go,
Is this elevator working?
Oh my god, Luna! Oh my god, this little gnome just walked in, Luna, and she's like, ew, what are you doing here? We're busy, didn't you read the sign?
Oh, you can't just take over a public elevator for your, like, whatever little intimate thing you're having.
Oh my god, Luna, is she right? Can we not do this? No, we can totally do this. It's totally fine.
You're right, you can do it, but you know what? I can also hang out here in this elevator.
Oh my god! She's got a weapon! She's got a weapon!
Oh, I also have this one.
Oh my god! Put those away, you creep! Ew!
Well, I just thought I'd hang out in this elevator and maybe polish my rapier here. So excuse me, if I just, I just have to find something to polish it with.
Get
Can I,
out! We're having a date, okay? We met here. This is our first date. It's romantic and stuff. And also, the lift's broken. Can you not read?
What? The door works.
Yeah, the door works. The lift doesn't do this.
Okay, that's fine. Come on, everyone. We're gonna go with these
Oh
couples.
my god, she's got friends. Who are these people?
Well, we have to use the elevator, so guess you're coming with us. You better get ready. It's gonna be dangerous.
Okay, the lift doesn't work, so good luck.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
great.
gonna have to ask you to leave. This is official house business for Orien.
What? House Orient?
Yes.
Psh, whatever. I'm
I'm
not
sorry
gonna
about
leave.
my associate here. We talked about this. We have to clear out everything. This is dangerous. You're in danger.
That's why I have this.
Oh, yes.
We need to put this away.
Lift doors are real dangerous. It's broken.
Yeah.
Can you not read?
This elevator is going to fall at any moment. We need you to vacate, please, or you will plummet to your death.
Make a deception check.
And as he's
I
saying
will.
that, I'm gonna, because I'm kind of out of the elevator, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make like noises.
Nice.
Okay.
While she does that,
17.
I also want to use one of my magical tinkering. And I have this little box, and I open it, and it just makes a horrible scent.
What is the sound?
Scent.
Oh, scent.
Yes.
Oh.
It's like sulfur or rotten eggs.
Oh my God.
Oh.
The lift's gonna fall.
We're
It's
here to
gonna fall.
inspect it. That's the whole
I got a
reason.
17 on my.
Okay. What does that smell? Why does it smell all of a sudden?
We're gonna need you to
Oh,
clear
it's
out.
not good.
Clear out, please.
Those are the breaks.
You probably
should leave. You
should get out
eat
right now.
better.
Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. Okay. We'll find a different place to have a date.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you, Luna.
And they walk out, and the girl with the glasses kind of, while they turn the corner around the alley, the girl with the glasses kind of turns back and stops and is just kind of looking in the elevator with the four of you.
I'm gonna act like I'm inspecting it, kind of. I'm like, yep.
Don't you have a date to be on?
This smell will be permanent if you stay here long.
What are you doing in there? Are you actually? You don't fix elevators, do you?
I don't feel that we need to explain anything to you.
That's rude.
You're the one that was trespassing on private house property.
What? No, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Luna, wait up! And she runs around the corner.
Oh, God.
Right.
That was fun.
They were
Close the
the
door.
worst.
So you see inside this elevator a panel that has all the buttons for locations in Sharn that can go to. And you do see that there are emblems all over it, and one of them is a Medusa. Basically, there is a panel that has like a latch that one of the snakes for the Medusa head kind of holds on to.
And this, is it like it's a closed off box, right? Like
The elevator?
Like an elevator?
Yes, yeah.
And then does it have like a top compartment at all? Like a hatch or anything? Or
Like a
is it-
hatch? Yeah, it probably has a hatch.
If we can't reach it.
Yeah,
If you wanted to
Well-
check the hatch on the ceiling of the lift,
Yes.
For.
does it open?
Oh.
Is there anyone up there?
It's a good call.
It looks like it is locked.
We could probably get
Just
that
take
open.
care of that.
Do you need me to open it?
Can you give me a strength roll?
Yes. Oh, golly. It's I rolled a 1.
Okay.
It's a 6.
The lift
Okay.
falls.
So, are you using a hammer or are you just using your
My
fist?
fist.
Okay, so you just kind of like
Yes.
straight up. And as
Wait,
you
it's
do
15 feet, isn't it? Sorry.
Oh.
You said 15 by 15, right?
Is it
Oh,
50 by 15 by 15?
15 by 15.
Oh, okay.
It's only 10 up.
Got it.
Okay.
You got a 1. Okay. So you punch straight up into this elevator, and it kind of shakes a little bit.
Ooh.
And then it starts sliding, and eventually you feel it like shake a little more. Shake, and then it starts dropping. And then it stops.
Okay, let's
one
not do that.
You probably fell like 10 feet.
Oh my god.
Is this actually out of order? Because we didn't really have a
The
chance
sign
to
said
check.
out of order.
It did
It
say
did
that.
say that.
Hey, Gadget, do you want to
But I was told that it wasn't out of order, that it was a ruse.
You're right.
And I believed you.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. That's on me.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that unlocked. Do you mind if I use you as a ladder?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
climb
assume ladder stance.
and and see if I can like basically unlock it.
Okay.
So that's sleight of hand. Is that right?
I think if you're just trying to unlock something, it's just Dex.
It's just X.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't keep track of it all.
Oh boy.
I got a 5.
This is going to be the death of us.
Why are we trying to get
Doors.
up here exactly?
I don't
That's
know.
where I was gonna hide us.
oh,
but it's fine.
got it. Okay.
Oh.
I could just create an illusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this would be easier. Turns out.
I can cast disguise.
It's a weird since you're on top of Pulver trying to unlock it, it's a bit strange and it kind of slips
Okay,
and
stop
you're having
moving.
a lot of trouble.
Are you moving? You're not
No,
moving.
I wasn't
Okay.
moving at all.
Oh, well.
I was
okay.
standing perfectly still.
And that's something Pulver can do.
Well, it doesn't want to be unlocked.
I
so.
see.
That's
It might have gotten
It was a
damaged.
nice try.
Yeah, it was damaged.
True. Yeah. Let's.
So we'll just be in the back corner.
Okay, before we get down there, I do want to mention the importance of not talking about anything about what we are doing to anyone.
Yes.
We cannot let anyone know why we were there, what we're doing, and who sent us.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. I did listen. But also, you can create illusions around us.
Yes.
What if we rode Pulver?
I'm sorry.
So let's say the two of us climbed on Pulver's back and you disguised us to be machinery or parts of him.
Were we talking about minor illusion?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a 5-foot cube, so I don't think so. It could
it's
be like
not
a 5 by
stationary.
5.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Very, very little.
yeah, I don't. Would
They're
you make up a
weed.
5
Yeah.
by 5? Both of you together?
It's basically a 5-foot square, which like you're not even 5 feet tall.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could both fit in an illusion of a box.
Oh.
It's going to be comfy. You guys gonna have to get very, friendly with each other.
It only lasts a
It's not
minute.
that bad for
so I'd
me.
have to. I mean,
I
it's
think
a
it's pretty big.
cantrip, so I guess I could keep casting it.
Well, it should say how long it lasts.
It's a
minute.
minute, but could I just like, as soon as I know it's fading?
Because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I would say yes, but it will definitely. If someone's looking at it, they will definitely see it like flicker.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, any type of movement, it can like, yeah. But at least it can get us down there, and then you can hop off and.
Right.
I love this idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
We'll try our best.
And I guess I will mount.
Yeah, I'll have a people backpack.
Well, you,
Yeah.
you still haven't gotten the elevator to work yet.
Oh.
Right, right.
I hit the Medusa button.
It's not a button.
Oh.
So there's a panel, and there's a latch, which is one of the snakes of the Medusa is
Oh.
holding it closed.
Yeah, we'll open the latch. I mean,
Do you want me to try just in case it's like, cagey?
sure.
Go for it.
I'll open the latch. See, whatever it is, I can open.
Yeah, you just it's just a latch. It's like a maintenance latch basically, and you open a panel and you see basically what is you all know what this is. It's a dragon shard, which is used to power a lot of the things in Eberron, and you see a bunch of wires going to it. Can you give me I think Arcana actually for this?
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you can basically see that these wires, each one of them, is a floor that it goes to, and they're all plugged into this dragon shard that is powering it. But one wire is clearly unplugged.
Oh, it's this one.
So I'll plug it in.
So you plug it in, and the dragon shard glows, and you feel the elevator move immediately and start
Ooh.
going down.
I think we're going.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, before I send you down this elevator, what is? I don't know. If I was sitting outside the door when it opened, what would I see?
Okay.
That's what I want to know. So I want to be
Great
very
question.
clear about
All
what I
right.
see here.
See, where are you on Pulver?
I mean, we're
His
have to.
back.
Yeah, we're have to be somewhere where we can like.
Hold on.
Yeah. I have like a backpacky thing, so you can
Yeah.
just kind of like strap yourself in.
Yeah, papoose style.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're in the backpack?
No, we're just
are
like,
the backpack.
we're holding on to.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want me to? Do you want this to look like a backpack or
Yes.
a piece of metal?
I have my tools in here.
Okay.
Oh, but you're a prisoner. What
Well-
if it's a part of you, like a gear, or
Yeah.
Okay, can you make it like some sort of attachment?
Jetpack?
A jetpack. Yeah.
Oh gosh, and then they ask you to fly.
well, it's malfunctioning.
Yes,
Yes.
it's on operation.
Which is why you have to work down here. Because you can't get your normal work.
Right.
I like it.
My
This is
jetpack
great.
broke.
All right, jetpack it is.
Jetpack is the plan. Love it.
Yeah.
The two of us are like clutched.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to turn my jetpack on.
Broom, broom.
Oh my god.
And in the event that this goes awry,
I love plans.
we should have a backup
I
plan.
love when plans
No.
Yes.
Isn't a backup plan just kill everybody?
That is part of it, yes.
We'll be able to talk our way into this.
All right.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
So basically, you are staying next to Pulver, who
Yes.
has
You're
gadget.
disguised.
Yeah, I'm gonna shift.
Yes, you're disguised as Shifter
You're
you
in
saw
shifter
earlier.
style.
Yes.
Pulver has Gadget and Waltz on his back, and you're minor illusioning a jetpack.
I am.
Okay.
yes.
Before we go down there, can I cast Arcane Weapon on my breathe here.
Sure.
I really believe in this team, and I think that we could do amazing things. And I really think this is a great plan. Yeah. And I want to give bardic inspiration to each of you. But I'm spent, or a little bit, so boom, boom, boom.
You can give it to me.
No.
Oh.
So
How long
you
does
each-
that
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
But you each get a d6 that you can add to any roll.
Yes.
It's a shame that this elevator ride is 10 minutes long.
No!
Oh.
I imagine you'll cast it when you get down there.
Yeah.
I don't need to roll for this arcane weapon thing, right?
No, no, no.
First of all,
It just goes off. Yeah, I'm going to say you cast that pretty much just before the elevator stops. Same with your bardic
Your
inspiration.
jetpack is busy.
Yeah, I know.
There's just noises back in.
Lots of lights.
This lift seems to descend forever into the belly of Sharn. Because it's one of the bigger lifts, it does move slower than most lifts, and several minutes do pass, and the lift rattles and shakes as it goes down. And it feels like it's like at a certain point it starts rattling even more, as if it's not supposed to go down this far. It feels like it's been added on.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break until we get down there, and I'll hop off of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just for a second for my fingers.
That's fair.
And then the rumbling gets worse and worse as you go down. It goes to like just starts shaking the entire elevator, and you're kind of concerned, like, are you going to make it to the bottom?
This is normal, right?
I'm sure it's fine.
You are the gadget person.
Right, but I've not been down to Old Shop before.
And then eventually the lift does stop, and so this door opens, and by the lift's interior light, you can see a hallway at which one end is a collapsed pile of rubble, and on the other end you see darkness that just kind of goes down a hall.
A fog of sorts.
There are no, yes, maybe one that is made by war.
What? My favorite.
Forged fog.
So there is no light in this hallway. The only light you have now is in the elevator.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, I probably have a light on me.
Can I see down there?
You can. Well,
Oh, I have a torch.
you're attached to the back of Pulver, so you'd have to get off if
Yeah,
you
we're
want.
looking
I can't
behind
see
you.
like over. I'm imagining our heads are like kind of right.
I have a
You
torch
see,
though.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like ruined walls, and Old Shrine was built on other cities, basically, so this is just like smashed walls and caverns all put together.
I'm gonna try to. Do shifters have dark vision? Because if so,
Yes.
I don't need a torch.
Well, I don't think it affects your abilities. You can
Yeah.
look like a.
No, exactly. Like I'm saying though, like
Oh yeah.
to
you're
not
right.
blow my
Yeah.
cover, I can't be carrying a torch, as
But
I
that-
learned earlier with the Warforged.
But that also means
incident.
you're walking around in the dark.
I
Well-
mean, I can tell you where to go.
Also, Pulsar has a torch. Well,
Yeah,
you're-
I have a torch.
You're holding a torch?
Yeah, I have 10 torches.
No, but I'm saying you're not her prisoner?
Well, I need to be able to see where to go.
I mean,
Right.
I don't need him tripping around. It's gonna cause a bunch of issues.
Yeah.
But you're having him hold a torch.
I'll hold it. No, yeah, I'll have you hold it. I don't need to hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Hey, I'm
fine.
your prisoner, man.
Yeah.
cool.
This
You're-
discussion as soon as the elevator door. Do you need a torch? I'm the torch.
Yeah.
You're.
Oh god, I can't see. This is so weird. Okay.
Can the people... Actually, everyone make a perception check, or I can do it for
Yes,
you.
you did
Your
for me.
choice.
Sure.
Perception plus
I
one.
have a +1 as well.
You guys are rolling real good, except for Gadget.
Aw.
You all, save for Gadget, she's just concerned about looking very good like a jetpack.
Yeah.
You all hear down this corridor that's in front of you, you hear a couple of voices that sound like they're arguing. Do you guys speak Goblin?
Ooh, I do.
Whoa.
Because I trained in it in the
Nice.
guys.
Just you?
I do not.
Okay.
Only when we need.
That's fine. I thought at least one person would.
Yeah.
So, cool. You hear, and I assume you'll translate this to them
Yeah.
as well. You hear two, like I said, monstrous voices. Sounds like it's arguing, and you hear one of them say, "But you shut up! I think I heard the lift come down. I don't think anyone's supposed to come down here. Why don't you go check?" And then you don't hear anything.
We got company.
Right.
So you see a goblin walking down the corridor towards you. Is there anything you want to do before the goblin gets there?
No, I think we're gonna try to act it out.
Okay, great. I love this.
We
guy.
are going to act it out.
First, yeah, trial by fire here.
Yeah. This is one that we could kill if it doesn't go well.
Exactly.
And then we'll see.
Cool.